What makes a pool a great pool? It might be the number of fish it has delivered, or it may just be the flow, the pace of the water that makes fishing the fly simply a delight. An angler may recall a particular fish, reminisce over company spent with friends, or just bestow the beauty of the surroundings they find themselves in. I don't think there's any one thing that will make a pool memorable, and certainly not the same feature for every pool. One thing for sure, every angler will have their own subtleties, their own favourites, and their own memories that will make any pool, in their mind, a great pool. There are so many pools in the River Spey at Tulchan. They are just a delight to fish the fly. I've my own favourites, and without doubt there will be a few raised eyebrows or what may say are glaring omissions. In the coming years and seasons, my thoughts may change and I'm embraced with some of these omissions, but for now my fondness lies in what I know and where I feel most in touch with the river here at Tulchan. The boat pool is an intriguing pool on Tulchan's B beat. I've been rewarded with fish throughout its length over the years, and I'll always fish it through, but I believe it's the neck of the pool that stands out. The fast swirling water with its back eddies is a tricky cast and requires thoughtful navigation to cover the lies. Hooking into a salmon in this water is an epic encounter, and the further into the neck the fish takes, the harder the battle. I look forward to fishing the boat pool probably more than any other pool across Tulchan's water. It has consistently delivered fish for me and is, in my mind, the jewel of Tulchan in so many ways. Although B Beat's broom pool fishes well from both banks, I treasure a cast from the south bank and the tail, or the larder as it's affectionately known, in particular. Fish arrive in the larder after traversing the fast stream above the boat pool and tend to rest on the lip and in the V of the larder before pushing up into the broom itself. It's quite an arduous task for an angler to reach the larder and definitely needs a sure foot, but swinging a fly through the larder's glassy water is a worthwhile reward. A row across the pool is an added bonus, and with Roddy, Tulchan's head gilly, there'll always be a story or two to tell on the way. Kragen Mower is a classic holding pool for salmon from late spring throughout the summer months. Beginning high up in the neck is a fast, tight stream. It breaks out into a long, wide glide past the hut, before picking up again with pace as it tails out the wood pool below. A short stroll from the hut at Tulchan's D-beat, the pool offers easy wading and a near perfect swim from the left bank in particular. The right bank in my view is not as attractive but still provides great opportunities. The pool will hold fish in most sites of water throughout the season. I've had good success here over the years and I always look forward to fishing through this pool. Sandwiched between the fast water of the stream at Kragen Mower and the equally turbulent steading, both of which will tire salmon travelling upstream, it's really no surprise that D Beach Churchart Pool is a prolific pool to find resting salmon. My love of this pool stems from an encounter with a large salmon in the presence of then gilly Robert Mitchell, on a sunray in the glassy water just opposite the boat bay. The fish was lost, but such was the battle that I cannot approach the Churchart Pool without memories of that day. When my fly glides over the patch of glassy water, my body tightens, my heart beats, and I just wait for that pool on my line. It will be no surprise to find a mention of the Strand at Tulchan sea beat. If there is one pool that will be favoured by all across Tulchan's water, it would surely be the Strand Pool. There are not many who would walk past the Strand without a cast. The Hutton sea beat has a commanding view looking downstream through the Strand, and it is the sight that first greets all anglers to the beat. The Strand is a prolific pool even by Tulchan standards, and sits pride of place as the centrepiece of sea beat, if not Tulchan estate. An easy wade down the right bank can find an angler connecting with salmon at any point, from the fast rush of the neck to the slow gliding drift of the tail. A fine salmon pool indeed. Probably the most surprising of the inclusion in my favourite pools, the delay stream on sea beat is a deep narrow channel that flows between the lower bog and the main delay pools. The stream is fished off the north, which being a high rocky bank makes it a tricky cast with a fly, requiring a good level of skill and a strong foot. The stream is often overlooked in favour of the more traditional delay pool below. However, the stream can hold fish at any time of the season if they wait to run the fast water and enter the bog pools above. Despite being an awkward cast and a relatively short run, the pool offers the opportunity to catch a salmon in a situation where the fish can quickly gain the upper hand. It's deep and fast, and an angler will soon run out of road if the fish decides to run to the delay pool below. What follows will be a torrid and exciting tussle that unfortunately will often conclude in the fish's favour, such is the peril of the delay stream. Of my time in Tulchan, I cannot deny to have some regrets. I've lost fish, of course, but we're all guilty of that misdemeanour. Probably not giving justice to pools like the March or the Woods must be obvious. But more is my long absence from A-beat. Such truancy is probably down mostly to simple circumstances which, nonetheless, are of my own doing. However, I do intend to spend some time on A-beat in the coming season, and hopefully I can add some more lifetime memories to my days at Tulchan, swinging flies through the pools of A-beat.
If you enjoyed this presentation, please remember to hit like and subscribe to the channel.